Progress 59 was placed into its immediately after spacecraft separation. A series of telemetry problems were detected with the Progress 59. No confirmation of navigational antenna deploy or of the pressurization of the manifold system for the propulsion system on the spacecraft was received, and that was the case over the next three Russian ground station passes. Commanding was attempted by the Russian flight control team at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov, but no telemetry was received on the ground and no confirmation of commanding. The television camera on the Progress vehicle was activated, and there is the view that we saw about 30 minutes or so ago, a clear rotational spin on the Progress 59 cargo craft. It was reported by our visiting vehicle officer here in Mission Control to Flight Director Jeff Radigan that in addition to the rotational spin that you're seeing in this video that we received from the Progress about 30 minutes ago, that there were multiple rate sensor failures detected in the Corps' automated rendezvous system, and right before the Russian ground station pass ended, that the Russian flight control team. We are about 43 minutes away from the next ground station pass, but in the interim, Flight Director Jeff Radigan got up on the loop to talk to his Russian shift flight director counterpart at the Russian flight control room in Korolyov, and reported that we have ceased planning for a Thursday docking of the Progress 59 to the International Space Station. The Russian shift flight director confirmed that, and is awaiting further word from Russian management as to where we go from here and what the next step will be in troubleshooting efforts by the Russian flight control. Progress arrived on orbit, and it was clear that there was a telemetry issue with the spacecraft. We and the Russian flight control team defaulted from a 4-orbit 6-hour rendezvous to the backup plan, which is a 34-orbit 2-day rendezvous that would have resulted in the Progress arriving at the International Space Station for a docking on Thursday. But now that plan has been thrown out the window. We will not be docking to the International Space Station with Progress on Thursday, but what the next step is by the Russian flight control team is under discussion at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov. Progress was noted, and you saw in this video, and you're looking at it once again in this replay, a fairly significant rotational spin on the Progress as it passed over Russian ground stations, and the visiting vehicle officer here in Mission Control reported to Flight Director Jeff Radigan that it was also noted that there were multiple rate sensor failures, motion control system failures for the Corps' automated rendezvous system. So where that leaves the Progress, not clear at this point. We will continue to monitor the data, and our plan is to be back on the air at the top of the hour at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 to try to gain control of the Progress resupply craft and a forward plan for it to reach the International Space Station. Once again, the Progress 59 observed to be rotating, to be spinning, if you will, over the last Russian ground station pass with multiple rate sensor failures detected in the Corps' automated rendezvous system as we await the next pass over Russian ground stations and another opportunity to receive telemetry, if we can, from the Progress 59 cargo craft. But as of this time, no docking attempt will be made on Thursday. The Russian flight controllers are off trying today. We'll be back on the air at the top of the hour at 8 Central, 9 Eastern Time with our next update on Progress 59. For now, this is Mission Control Houston.